Alright, welcome to Weekend Warrior. Today it's the last Federation. Lost Technologies just came out. I've never played this game. I just received an email from Arcen Games telling me that my audience may enjoy this, and I'm inclined to agree. I believe it is a 4X game where we can do whatever we want. I've seen a few videos on it before. Quick start. Yeah, we're probably going to go to quick start. I don't know what it is. Let's discover it together, and we're going to go use... game mode standard tech race, huh? Your objective is to research all the technologies available. Yeah, let's go standard. Let's do this normal. Normal, we don't know what we're getting into. I am the last of the murdered race of Hydrals. We took to the stars and shot down the manned launches of everyone. Wow, we are jerks. My countrymen were the dictators of the... Wow. Okay. Dictators of the solar system, so we kind of had it coming. Yes, that is me above, and you are me. This is our story. I like to think that I'm this head. The one that just wants to... I want to go back into the water, guys. It's pretty cool. It's nice down there. I was the sole survivor of a surprise attack by 2 other races, thanks to a renegade mission I undertook. Betraying the other Hydrals to bring spacefaring technology to our potential rivals. Turns out when you strap rockets to a moon, you can catch even the dictators off guard. Not sure how, moon's pretty big. My ultimate goal, the creation of a peaceful, unified federation of planets. Only then can we be safe from the kinds of atrocities my race committed, and the kinds that were committed against us. Naturally, upon my crash landing at this planet, I was placed in captivity. Having no concept of my strength, they did not realize I was merely waiting. I waited for years, and those guys look like reapers. Stardate. Something. My dream of a universal federation is as alive as ever, and now that the Acutians have finally gotten themselves into orbit... Huh? Well, that was a sentence fragment. After spending so much time with me as a peaceful captive, they were ill-prepared for my escape. I've been living for a while. I have commandeered the first prototype executor, and now the Acutians are in hot pursuit. You guys look alright. You look familiar. You look like the guy from Mystery Science Theater. The Acutians are still in the process of ramping up their space industry, so that gives me a short window of opportunity, but soon their mechanical CEOs will be looking to make planetary acquisitions. These dangerous, amoral robots destroyed the last remnants of my race after the Evox almost wiped us out. Having them as my enemy was a given, I think. Here they come! I outclassed this force so severely that it will be almost impossible to lose. So now is a good time to put my ship through its paces, but I still have to be careful. If they manage to take out my ship, I will be just as dead now as later. That's a weird sentence. It's always your lonely flagship, plus whatever NPCs you can muster, so I guess it's not just my lonely flagship, versus an indeterminate number of foes. Combat is turn-based, with everyone moving and acting at the same time. After you give your ship its orders, your first order of business is to give your ship a movement order. To figure out where the enemy is, you'll want to use the minimap upper right-hand corner. Panel your view using WUSAD, and zoom in and out using your mouse wheel, or page up and page down. Okay, let's zoom out. I believe those are our targets. Yeah, they got the red things, circles. Yeah, it looks nice. What do I want to do? Since we have no idea, let's charge in. I promise I won't bug you constant. Wow, that's words. In this first battle, there are a few things to point out. Look at the bottom of your screen. You have some options for the different weapon choices. Multiple attack modes. Hold, fire, auto attack, select. Okay, I can see that. Choosing the right weapon, the best attack mode, is a big part of winning battles. So, hover over enemy ships to see what weapons have the highest DPS against them. Bear in mind that sometimes this can be misleading as with the spread shot, because it's assuming that all of the shots fired will make contact. That may or may not actually be true depending on how close you are to the target or firing into a dense cluster of targets, etc. This battle is dead simple, but future ones will not be, so use this time to get comfortable dominating these little foes. I am currently in auto fire mode, and unless I change this, then your ship will always pick its own targets to fire at, best ones based on your selected weapon, regardless of where you click. Clicking just confirms your orders. Okay, that's important. If you want to attack specific ship, switch to select targets mode. It's one of the bottom buttons on the bottom left. And there we go, hotkey auto fire. Okay. I think we got this fire at exact point. Oh, that's neat. That can be very useful for us. Won't fire its gun under any circumstances. Not good. Fire at selected ships, I think, is where we want to be at. So let's press G. Let's target you. I think the big circles are... Wow. That didn't go well for you. Are those enemy ships? Cutter. What's good against them? Minigun is good, so we're going to go with a minigun. Let's just shoot them. And shoot you too. Okay, I'm starting to like this. Okay, let's shoot you and you. Jeez, I'm in bullet hell. Let's see. We want to go away from the fight, stay at the edges, and then while we're doing that, we're gonna shoot you. And then it just auto-fires randomly after shooting everyone else, I guess. Okay, we've got the curve. We've got the spin. Most battles have a single objective. Destroy our flagships to remaining or dock with survey platform. I think I'll just kill everybody. This particular battle has two objectives, either of which you can choose. If you choose to destroy the enemy flagships, you'll gain some credit. Money. You can identify flagships by the fact that they are quite large and usually there is at least one chasing you. Hover over them to be sure if you like. Alternatively, if you choose to instead dock with a science lab, you can end the combat relatively peaceably. Peaceful. You'll give them some tech that will make them stronger. Is that smart? And they will like you a lot better. That part definitely sounds good. To dock with a lab, just fly over to it and wait. Your tractor beams will lock on and take care of the rest. A lot of missions have completely different optional side effects, objectives rather, that you can take or ignore. If you destroy civilian or military buildings, there are consequences, helpful or harmful, depending on circumstances. But the battle keeps going until your primary objectives are reached, or if everyone's are dead. I assume that's always an option. Our guns are going nuts. Let's see. Let's see. What can hurt you? Energy blaster. Okay. So we're gonna... There's a lot of chaff over there. So we're gonna float over... Is that the station? Yeah, it's the survey platform. I don't want to go there. I'll just fly into all those hits. Let's see. Energy blaster. And you. Pop, pop. Watching heathens drop. Okay, shield is still big. Energy blaster is still the best option right now. So we're going to do this. And shoot him. This is kind of neat. Are those ships? I think we'll just keep shooting him. Just fly straight at him. Show him who's boss. Up until now, you've been attacking this enemy shield, so the best weapon for the job was one that does particular damage against shields, or which has the highest overall damage rate, DPS. But now that the shields are down, you're going to be hitting the hull of the ship, so the ideal weapon to use against this enemy probably just changed. Different hulls have different strengths and weaknesses. There's a lot of depth in this. So next, energy absorbers resist energy. I wish the text was bigger. There's probably an option for that somewhere. Gravity lance is going to do a lot of damage. We're going to scoot over there, pick our gravity lance, which sounds awesome, and then we're going to... Space lasers. Always a fan. Faster. Go faster. I want to get... we're going to run into him at that rate. Gravity lance, still the best option. Oh, ooh. Ooh, I bet that hurt. Okay, fighters are getting on our butts. Where's our next target? Where's our next capital ship? While we're on the way there, I think we'll switch to autofire and switch to our miniguns to let the computer decide who we're going to shoot next. What the? I swear this is the last time I'll interrupt you during this battle, but now that you're getting a few turns in, there's one more bit that you probably ought to know. It's time to give you direct control over power distribution to your three subsystems. Everything to guns. A. Increasing power to your weapons, thank you. Gives you higher damage output as well as longer range. Increasing power to your shields gives you faster shield regen, makes your shield more resistant to shots. Increasing power to engines gives you faster movement, better turning, and the further distance you can move per turn. That's actually kind of neat. It gives me a lot of freedom to decide how to fight. To set your power levels, just click the various bars or use hotkeys. I'm going to click the bars. There are instructions in the tooltips. During each turn, your ship automatically changes power based on context. Let's suppose you don't issue a movement order. Well, diverts engine power to weapons and shields instead. Not attacking diverts to shields, etc. That keeps you from needing to fiddle with it for minor adjustments. I kind of like that. It's automatic to an extent. Automatic management does not make manual management pointless. Consider I'm low on health, so I'm going to crank up my shields. They're expensive. I need to be able to maneuver. I am so up here. Let's get this over here. Over quick. Nothing to shields. All to weapons. Let's go. And so on. I like it. Very fiddly system. I like it. What was that about better turning out arcs? Hey, I can make a noose. At the default levels, which you've had all up until now, you move pretty well, but you can move super precisely if you crank it all the way up. You can barely move or turn if you crank it all the way down. I don't think we'll need to move that precisely in this fight anyway. How did you do that, Curly Q? Waypoint. Simply hold down the shift key while issuing movement orders. You lose a little speed with each curved waypoint, because that makes sense. That sounded sarcastic, but it wasn't. So your total distance goes down a bit, FYI. Are you feeling a bit overwhelmed? Yeah, a little bit. Sorry about that, but you do not have to memorize it. You can review it every time. anytime by reviewing your logbook in the menu that pops up when you hit the escape key. But you know what? I've never actually done that in a game. I've never actually... You can look at it again in the list of things. No, I'm not going to look at that again. Let's see, we're in auto fire. Let's go for selected ships. That is a lot of tiny ships. Jeez, our guns go nuts when we're not targeting them. Let's try a curly Q. There we go. Click to move. Dude, what's good against you? Your shields are still up, so it's gonna be energy blaster for you. Back. I sound like I'm firing a pop gun. Lots of tiny ships there, but I think we should be fine. Curly Q. Oh, I guess we can't curly Q as much. Just gonna bring down your shields. How are your shields doing? Not good, huh? Oh, your shields are down. There it is, 400. The numbers are so big. That's gonna be hard to process. This is the same problem I have with Diablo. Like, the bigger numbers are impressive. It's just that my brain doesn't work at that level. Minigun doesn't do a lot. Back to gravity lances. I think those are the capital ships. Okay, Model X. There's such... A long time ago, I would have been a bigger fan of this, I think. Jeez, I just left. That guy's dead, we're leaving. And combat and victory. The Executions lost 10 base power, 28 effective power, and 1 armadas in the fighting. Turns taken 17. I took a total of 144,000 shield damage and 0 hull damage. 55 hostile ships participated. I destroyed 43 of them. Credit gained 151. That's not... I mean, I got -2 disapproval from the Executions. So that's not a lot considering I started at -100. Took 9 seconds of relative time, 0.45 solar months. Your side of the agreement, political, financial, military, otherwise has been upheld. These are the results of your actions. Okay. I'm going to introduce to... Wow, there's a lot to process here. I'm going to introduce you to this gradually. For now, a lot of stuff is hidden. Don't worry about trying to create a federation yet. We'll get to that later. It's not even an option yet. Right now, I need to worry about money. Well, it's just like life now. And you need to accumulate a goodly amount of influence with a few races. A humble suggestion: you start by delivering spacefaring tech to be Skylaxians. Why are they called Skylaxians? If they can't go to... I guess they can fly. Andors or Pelticians? Peltians. And then run some dispatch missions for them to gain more credit. Your current focus should be making yourself more powerful and influential as you complete missions and political deals. I'll open up more and more ways for you to do that, culminating in the options for trying to form a fledgling federation. If you want to read this entry or any other message again, just click your logbook. And again, I was saying, I've never actually done that in any game. Like, I'll just muddle through it. Okay. Where are all these people? Friendly acts, hostile acts, Execution CEOs. They seem mad at us. Okay, Executions are here. Evoc, that's not what we want. That wasn't on the list of people we should visit. Andors, no. Bori, no idea. I'm just gonna follow the instructions for now. Skylaxian. Let's go to the Skylaxian and give him warp tech. I can go help them along by smuggling them spacefaring tech if I wished. Beyond that, I can't interact with them, nor will other races interact with them much. They will become spacefaring on their own in an hour, 1 minute, and 51 seconds. This is the homeworld of these Skylaxians. Influence with them is neutral. Population of 181 million. I will view details. Man, you can feel the effort. It's good effort. This is... I mean, I know I just complained about words, but... If you're the kind of guy with that kind of patience, the patience to really use this information, they're giving you a lot of tools to do what you want, and I find that amazing. I just zipped over there like a boss. Let's see. We're here. Kumara. Okay, what can we do here? Disable Armada. No. I think this is just for me. Enable click to attack. No. Planet friendly acts. Hey, it's those guys from XCOM. Feeling friendly, that's the spirit. If you're going to form a solar federation, you're going to have to make some friends. Yes, you can't have a federation of one. Credit is a super important concept. This is your social currency. So it's not money. That's neat. Doing things for races that they appreciate, or in some cases doing things that intimidate a race, can gain you more credit. You can then spend credit with almost any race to get them to do what you want, or with mercenaries. Credit is basically... Oh, it is money. It's basically money, but it's a little more nuanced than that. But be warned, sometimes there are no friendly actions you can take with a race. Either you don't have anything to offer them, or they simply hate you too much to even accept needed help. Yep, sure. This is one of the many reasons that your influence with races is important. Depending on the actions you take, your influence with the race goes up and down. High influence makes them more likely to cooperate. Low influence makes them more likely to kill you. Thank you. Diplomacy hired. It costs 10 credit. So what? Oh, I only have that much. I will deliver. I will hire a diplomat. Hiring a part-time mercenary diplomat to interact with this race on your behalf will make this race a lot more likely to reach out to you with quests. For any races you particularly favor, who you want to run quests for, you should hire diplomats for them and fire any diplomats for races that interest you less. It won't guarantee that you only get quests related to your favorite race, but it dramatically increases the chances. Execute deal. Yes. Okay, we hired him. Is that it? Feedback is a little weird in this game. Deliver spacefaring tech. Your race has long possessed the secret of spaceflight, and it is yours to bestow where you will. I am a god among you, for I am a Hydra who can pilot a ship. My race will eventually reach the stars on their own. Credit reward for this is a huge windfall. Danger posed by spy probes is not to be underestimated. At first, they just send out little test shots and patterns when they sense something might be near, but once they land a hit on them, they become extremely aggressive. Make your way carefully through the maze of sensor bullets. Oh, they're mad at the Acutians. Well, they're already mad at me. Okay. Oi! Okay, so stuff just got real, maybe. This is either going to be incredibly easy or impossibly hard depending on how many races are already spacefaring. Just be careful of alerting those spy probes and make your way to the drop zone, and that's it. These spy probes for each race all have unique sensor test bullet patterns. Oh, memory work. That fire when a foreign object, such as me, is detected nearby. If you get hit by any of those shots or you fire on the spy probes, the probe involved will be alerted and you will take a penalty to influence that rage for each probe you alert. Why? Getting multiple alerts doesn't make... They just really know I'm there. But anyway, the goal is to maneuver cleverly so you get past those probes without any of them sensing you, or at the very least with as few as possible sensing you. Early on, with only a couple of races or spacefaring, you may be able to just waltz over to the drop zone in a couple of easy turns. If that's the case, more power to you. Each of these gets harder as you go, so enjoy the ease while it lasts. Note that once you alert a spy probe, it turns hostile, speeds up, and starts unleashing much more damaging attacks. Fight those probes away from the main body of other unalerted probes if you can, so stray shots of yours don't wake up anybody else. Neat. So interesting. Helping out people creates future complications for helping out even other peoples. That's gonna matter soon, I think. Where is our escape point? Good sir. Okay, that's our drop zone. Where are the targets? I don't see any... Oh. Okay. I think... All power to engines? Shields don't matter at this point. We're gonna zoom ahead, and then we're gonna go to hold fire. Launch. Jesus! That doesn't look like a sensor pattern at all. Okay. I think we can go behind them. Let's curl up a little. And... That is not a sensor pattern, guys. That sounds like flak cannons. Ooh, we're cutting it a little close, but we should be fine. Yeah, we'll just circle around them, just to be safe. Why are their shots moving toward us? They already see us. Maybe we can sneak through that. Maybe I'll just piss them off. Dodge! Yeah! Pod successfully jettisoned with technical documents, and it did. I guess the people on the planet are just gonna like, oh, manna from heaven.
Now spacefaring.
Yeah.
They are an advanced species and
Who are you?
disapprove of your race's past actions. However, they may just be the key to forming a federation, as their powers of persuasion over the other races are non-trivial.
Who are you? Why are you talking to me? You took a total of 0 shield damage. Well, the Skylaxians like us better and we got money, so that's good. Kumar. Now what? We'll talk to the Senate. The Skylaxian Senate is an interplanetary body. How? They just got spacefaring tech. That makes all decisions for their race. Oh, interplanetary, I guess, interplanet. Not extraplanetary. The Skylaxians are seen as fair brokers by the other races, and thus a good relationship with them can help you backdoor other races into the Federation, even if they hate you. The trouble is, Skylaxians are likely to take issue with many of your activities. My influence with them is light. Senate isn't interested in how this precious technology was obtained, only that you are allowing us access to it. Wording is a little weird because the pronouns are switched mid-sentence, but anyway. Scalaxian. Attitude towards Accusans. That's okay, we don't like Accusans either, so I think we're gonna base our entire play, at least, on who they like. So it's Andor, Boran, and Burist. Those are the guys we're gonna support. The rest can go to hell. Let's see, they're pro-war. Neat. Pro-technology spread, not so much. Pro-trade. So the big things with them are war and trade. The environment is not so big for them. The current planetary speaker is Troya the Fifth. The next election will take place on some number I can't understand, after which there may be a new speaker. There will be definitely a top list of new senators. Next election is in 9 minutes. So wait, that means nothing I can understand at that moment. Let's try military deals. Attack another race. Destroy pirate base. You heard me, these guys. Go send ships to their planet, destroy their armadas. Then send personnel pods filled with ground troops, land on the planet's surface, have a protracted and bloody land war, and meanwhile bomb the heck out of it from orbit. Bonus for you, keep the planet you in, eh? Eh? This will last 2 solar years unless you personally broker its connection. They will attack Accusation. Why I cannot do this right now? No. I guess we're gonna go after the pirate base instead. But I was very excited about taking out the Accusans again. These are pirates, and we have a base out in the ice belt, asteroid field, asteroid belt, or something like that. None of us want to see a pirate empire form, and I cannot be bothered to go hunting pirate bases myself all the time. So how about you do it for me? Who's talking? Oh, I'm telling them to do this. I see. It's gonna cost me this much credits. What does this get me? Yeah, they lost Accusation. Oh, Accusation pirate base. So did I accidentally help them? Can I execute it again? Okay, we can't do it more because there aren't any pirate bases left, and we just cost them 2 flagships. So I think we just weakened them. Now that's interesting. If I hate someone, make friends with them, get into their get into their good graces, and just send them on bad missions, and then weaken their fleet so we can take over with someone else. Now that could be interesting. So they're also into trade. Let's take a look at their trade deals. Ah, screw the Accusans. Yeah. I'm spending money. I don't know what's happening. I think we're done talking to the Senate for now.
Warlords are now spacefaring. Extreme caution is advised.
Oh, goody.
They seem likely to take their constant internal wars to the solar stage.
I have no idea who you people are. I think this game would do a little better. Could do a little better with the feedback. Fire diplomat, no. Help destroy fire. Okay, I think I will help destroy the pirate base, which they just said wasn't in the list anymore. Assist with armada construction. Sometimes construction crews just work faster with a large multi-headed monster glaring menacingly at them. You might even be able to help with the work itself. Either way, you can spend more time helping the locals build warships if you believe it into your best. Oh, that is neat. You're the Kingmaker. Oh, that is interesting. If you really need this race to get along better with another, you can spend a few months dedicating yourself to improving this race's attitude towards another. Both alliances, less than -50 attitude, you can't do it. You can't bring attitudes above 50. But wait, this is really one of the worst ways to increase relations. And establishing trade routes is a lot more effective to do that. They'll need enough resources to do something to mutually trade, colonize moons, and so forth. Oh, I will spend. Oh, thank you. Goons! Hired goons! I don't know why it's called goons. Build planetary facilities and spacing outposts. Black market. Hire construction workers. 2 months, no further workers are released. 1 quantity. Let's make money. So I'm gonna help them destroy a pirate base. Let's see. Accusans are gonna... Everyone's gonna like it as a whole. So let's take action. Hey, you have some allies, or at least some folks that are neutral to you. Either way, they don't want to shoot you during this battle. Regardless of relationships outside battles, where there are multiple parties in a particular fight, everyone has specific stances against everyone else. Allied, enemy, or neutral. At the bottom left of your screen, you can see little colored indicators showing which races are allied against you, which are neutral, and which are enemies. You can hover over them for more information to see how each of them feels about the other races involved in the battle. Just because two races both hate you doesn't mean they aren't also at war with one another. The state of the solar map is this game. Kinda liking it. The state of the solar map obviously has a big impact on how everybody lines up, but so does context. Even if a race normally dislikes you, if you've offered to help them fight off attackers, they'll be your ally for the duration of a fight. Why look, a gift squid and the tentacles or whatever. I am a Hydra, sir. Not a squid. I'm a Hydra now. I'm a squid now. I'm gonna blow you up. Gravity lance turret, that's not good. Vermilion, pirate raven, okay. Where's our main target? What's our objective? Destroy pirate base enclosures, 4 remaining. Is that a pirate base enclosure? Emergency response hangar. That probably has to die. Pirate base enclosure. Okay, what's our game plan? Our game plan is to, first of all, put more power to shields. I don't think we'll need that much maneuverability, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, less to engines, more to guns and shields. I think the faster we get rid of them, the better. So shields are a little low on power. 3 of 8. There, we're gonna be beefy. We're not gonna maneuver well. Where are we? But we are gonna hurt everybody. Ooh, you're fast. Ooh, you're so fast. Let's zoom ahead. Fire at selected ships. What do you need? What do you got? What do you got? Energy blaster will wreck them. So let's go with their energy. That's not it. Energy blaster. Don't leave range. Stay in town. I believe we just made it to bullet hell. We should be safe along this flight path. No, there's a rocket headed towards us from here, so this should be safe. And energy blaster's still doing the most damage. I was very wrong about how safe we were. What the heck? Turrets. Here, we gotta skirt out of that, I think. ADE turret, no need to take care of that first. Qatar. I think we'll deal with the cutter first, since that guy's in range and the other one's just gonna leave. Shoot everything! This is not gonna go well for us. I'm pretty sure. Hydral missile outpost. Oh, that's me. Open the outpost now. Open it. Open it. Energy blasters. Get them. Get them. Missiles! We got a missile turret. Cutter. I think we need to take care of the... Okay, no. Let's take care of the thing that's spawning the bad guys first. So we're gonna roll over here. See if we can hit this. Minigun deals the most damage, so we're gonna switch to our minigun. Hotkey 1. Click on it. And see if we can wreck it. Yeah, that's taking a lot of damage. We can't do anything about that. We need to destroy this first. The less stuff that's flying around, the better for us, I think. We're getting chased down from behind us. We're gonna lower our engines further and increase our shields and weapons. The faster we kill this, the better. I will curl up into it to avoid these shots. Ideally. Okay, we've killed it. And we're gonna shoot you now. And just keep going in a circle. Hopefully we can shred you real... Oh, wow. You're very, very maneuverable. Unfortunately, you have a bad case of explosions. The missile turret working as well for us. What the heck is this? Galactians. Burlesque pirates. So I guess that's not our problem. Our hull resists ballistic. With a lot of small targets weak against ballistic. I think. This is a very crunchy game. This is a kind of game that I think it will take a lot of time to really even understand what's happening. Which puts greater emphasis on how important player feedback has to be, especially early on. Okay, we need to get rid of this because they got a lot of, fire. This firing arcs appear to be insane. Sniper turrets. We're just gonna hang out behind them. Okay, energy blaster. That's 2. And let's blow it up. Oh... That is so sweet. I think I have diabetes all over again. Missile turrets doing work for us. Is there anything else we could activate here? Claymore. No thank you. Okay, that initial encounter was messy, but I think it's working out now. Let's just fly over there. Target ships. I got nothing to target. Well, we're starting to ping it. I will just fly straight at you. Let's check out... I think the minigun is good. Yeah, the minigun is good. Fire everything! Oh, whoa, that's... We're in the firing arc, but we should be fine regardless. I think this birdie ship approach we have is working well for us. Let's see, energy blaster is the strongest one, so we're gonna hit it with the energy blaster. Oh, we just ran into that rocket, that's a shame. But we got the shields up. So we should be fine. Who else do we want to blow up? You. Sniper turret. Energy blaster again. Take the shot. I think we're doing well. What's this? Pirate base enclosure does not like energy blasters again. Let's blow it up. I actually like the ease. Like, you don't have to remember that energy is good against shields, and you don't have to remember that missiles are doing a specific thing. That the game is very free with its information, and I feel like it has to be, considering how much you have to think about. Yes, energy blasters. Sound like pop guns. I'm just gonna keep going in circles, blowing you up. Good. I know there's a cutter behind us, but it's not likely to matter. We can just keep dodging him while we do this. And there goes that enclosure. Are those bad rockets? Those are bad rockets. Well, now I'm gonna take care of the cutter. Hopefully we can avoid the rockets while we're doing that. Shout out to minigun. Fire at... Oh, oof, that hurt. But our shields are still up. We're still looking good. Still looking fancy fresh. Let's see. MLRS turret. Energy blaster again. And you have been... Oh, ooh, get out of here. Armor resists ballistic. Gravity lance. Oh, I like my lightsaber. Oh, you took it well. As well as possible, I guess. More gravity lance action. Oh, I want you down, sir. I want you down. Missiles. This is bullet. I like the bullet hell aspect, actually. It's kind of neat. Claymore, scale actions, allied. Okay, 3 more remaining. Where are our allies? Let's just shoot these guys. Let's see. Set movement for that. We're not gonna get into range of this, I think. Maybe we will. We did. Oh, we shot somebody else. Okay, the enclosure. We've broken through their front line, so we can sit safely here and start shredding this with our energy blaster. We don't have to fight everyone. We just have to fight the fights that need fight. Oh my goodness, what was that? Artillery turret burlusts. Jeez. Take it easy. Okay, we'll just start crawling around it. Energy blaster still. Good. Just keep the spinning. Keep the spinning. Keep winning. Keep spinning. Winning. We can take this. Goodbye, pirate base. Now let's destroy everything around us. Clear the area here. All of these seem to be facing outwards, so we were put in a really good position. What is it? That line? I rose the bullets. Yeah, we're in. Whoa. Okay, we don't want to go past the line. This is determining the safety dance. Just keep shooting that thing. Wait, no. No. NG blaster. Let's shoot this. Oh, this feels good. This feels good. Energy blaster is perfect against everything, so let's just shred everything. Well, I guess we're trying to dock now. Oh, oof. Ooh. Oh, that was... I'm gonna need a cigarette after that. So will they if they weren't dead. Hey, the missile, you know, the missile missed us. That's good. Come on. You're dead. You're dead. They're on the way. I know there's no experience in the game, or at least that's what it's implying. That's fine. I wonder if I can be friends with the pirates, but I want to build a federation, so my first guess would be no. Pirate base is running out of defenders. I think this is all, you know, it's all over but the crying. Oof. Oh, you're looking pretty sick there, son. We're off. Alright, we did it. Tech tree, tech progress under your basic info tab on the solar map. It shows you what technologies you and all the other races have researched. By the way, don't worry about memorizing this. Yes, I can read it in the logbook, but I won't. Oh, goodness. I went cross-eyed for a second there. There's stuff super complicated about the concept of technology. Once you or a race have a checkmark in your column, you have it. You know the technology and you get whatever benefit it confers. Oh boy. Oh boy. There are a lot of different kinds of technology. Some benefit your flagship directly, and those are the ones grouped at the top of the tech grid. These typically do things like increasing your health strength, improving your science or manufacturing skills, etc. A lot of them have no direct benefit to you. You're not a planetary power, so you don't need things like safer nuclear power, for instance. But these technologies are of immense value to your allies and enemies. Help allies get what they need, and you'll be much closer to forming the Federation. Okay. We are the Kingmaker. And the Skylaxians will be king. Don't underestimate the power of science, because that's how we're flying in space. If a race gets far ahead in the number of techs they've learned, they can absolutely dominate enemy races that have much larger fleets. This takes quite a while, so having large fleets in the meantime is a plus. How do you fit in? Well, there are now research technology dispatch missions that you can take on most planets with the black market. You can research technologies on your own and learn technologies from races who already know them. Once you gain access to the black market, hiring scientist goons will let you make super time-consuming techs take a reasonable amount of time. Hurry up. Lastly, under hostile actions for each race, you can now raid for technology to steal what you need. Oh, I like that. To do that, you have to recruit an informant, your general link to the criminal underworld of each race. They have no criminals for very different reasons. One way or another, you need to get techs. That makes sense. Okay, I think that'll do it for now. I think my brain needs a rest. I can feel my scalp warming up with all the thinking this is making me do. And that's a good feeling. I feel like it's making me smarter. And that I'm gonna need a beer for the next one, because it's my learning juice. Anyway, thanks for watching. I do enjoy it. If you did, please hit that like button, or if you know someone who would enjoy this video, you can send it to them using the share button. It's a thing that YouTube can let you do. If you enjoyed it and want to see more, you can subscribe so you don't miss a thing. I am Padnator. I have to think about this extra, and I'll see you later.